she's out there getting approached by other guys. You gotta tell her that you're still here. If you want to get this woman back, if you want her to come back to your life, if you want her to forgive you, if you want her to give you another chance so you can be a couple again, there's some fundamental things that you need to understand. When you watch this video, I'm sure you have watched other videos on YouTube as well that promotes no contact. You should think about no contact this way. It's a big decision. Imagine someone cuts communication with you. 1 month, 2 months, 90 days. What does it tell you? Imagine somebody stops talking to you for that period of time. I don't want you to think about what I say or other people tell you on YouTube. You just think for yourself. When somebody cuts communication with you, does it tell you, hey, I want to talk to you? Or does it tell you, hey, you know what, I gave up? That's the most important thing. Because this topic is so popular, I don't want you to just listen to those videos on YouTube and just do it because everybody else says it. Think for yourself. It's not a good idea. Yes, some people have got back together with their ex and their ex reached out to them. It doesn't mean it's gonna work for everybody. When you say no to somebody, when you don't talk to them, when you don't contact them, you're telling them, I'm not interested, or I don't want to talk to you, or I don't know what to say, which all of those kill attraction. The next thing is, it's really a manipulative form of passive aggression. Do you want to not talk to this person? No. Do you want to cut communication with your ex? Of course not. You want to talk to her. You want to tell her things. You want to talk about the problem. You want her to forgive you. You want to fix a problem. So it's manipulative to go quiet and be passive aggressive. Don't just close your eyes and randomly do things that people tell you on YouTube. If it makes sense, then go ahead and do it. If it doesn't make sense, why do you want to do it? Your ex doesn't believe you will ever change. Now, by cutting communication, you also tell her, hey, you know, we already had communication problems. Now, on top of all of the problems, I'm not going to talk either. So what happens is like two kids. One of them run away, the other one also ignores. Think about the reason you guys broke up. You should fix those problems. Backing off and being passive aggressive will not fix a problem. It all goes to trust and sometimes attraction too. But trust doesn't come from not communicating. When you communicate with her, when people communicate, they build trust. So cutting communication is going to hurt the trust. Also, it allows her to move on. That's why you should send her very specific messages that I give you at very, very specific times. Because if you're out of the picture, out of sight, out of mind, it's simple. It's not my opinion. That's just how it is. You gotta make sure you still stay in the picture without being pushy. Also, this whole period will suck. Most of my clients that I work with that come to me after no contact, they tell me this period was the most difficult time because you know you should do something. But just because you heard somewhere that you shouldn't do it, you stay back and you don't do anything, and you know you should do something about it. Most people tiptoe through life hoping they make it to death safely. Man, you get one shot here. You get one shot in this life. And you want to hold back? You want to wait and see what happens? You want to wait and see what the universe gives you? Dude, she's out there getting approached by other guys. You gotta tell her that you're still here in a way that is not needy yet. There's a wording. You should do it the right way. I show in my book, by the way, the link is in the description. Make sure you get it. But hiding will not fix the problem. Also, there was something wrong between you and her. Some things happened. Either you took her for granted or she cheated or you cheated. Whatever the reason was, you should focus on fixing that. Not focusing on hiding and manipulating. Think about the problem. I'm going to show you later what to do and how to communicate with her about fixing that problem, but that's all your focus should be on. Also, it's extremely unhealthy because it keeps you psychologically attached. It's like you go in this period of 30 days, your mind gets stuck. You don't know, should I move on? Should I not move on? Should I stay? What should I do? Should I wait for 30 days? What if she meets somebody else during these 30 days? I still want to tell her these things, but I haven't told her these things. What should I do? It's really bad for your head. You go crazy. Anyone in this situation, imagine you just push down all of these emotions and all of the things that you want to tell her. Who can do that? It's crazy. This advice is insane. Oh, go no contact. Yeah, good luck going no contact if you're going through a breakup. Anyone who gives this advice, realistically, dude, you should let it out, but the right way. Not insecure, not needy, not aggressive. There is a way to communicate while you're being assertive. At the same time, you communicate and tell her what you want to tell her. If you push it down, dude, it's gonna blow up. So what is the right thing to do? See, there's different scenarios. Maybe she cheated, maybe you cheated, maybe you're blocked, maybe you don't even know how to communicate with her. First, we find out what the problem is, what the situation is, why you guys broke up, and what is the current situation, which channels are open. Then we come up with the right text message and I give it to you to send. For example, if you broke up last week, you haven't been talking to her, she hasn't texted you, you haven't texted her. Now, there's a very simple message you can say. So you can say, for example, hey Ashley, how have you been? Something that simple. The point of this message is not to get her back. The point of this message is just to test the water, see what she's thinking. Maybe she replies negatively, maybe she replies neutrally, maybe positively, maybe no reply, maybe you're blocked. We've got to be ready for all of these different scenarios. So it's really important to see what your current situation is so we can do the right thing. If you are in a situation that she tells you, listen, I don't want to be with you, I don't want you to push it. I don't want you to continue to tell her, listen, I made a mistake, come back to me, I want to be together. I don't want you to put yourself in that position, because if you want to get her back, you must be in the position of power. Now, what is the position of power? Many ways to do this. One of the ways that I recommend you to do, one of many ways that I show you in the program, is that you acknowledge, I fucked up and I'm sorry about things that happened between us. And I'm here to talk about it. If she says, oh, I don't want to talk to you at all, there is no way I want to get back together with you, cool. No worries, take care. You don't get your stuff from her, you don't send her her stuff, you don't exchange the keys. That's cool, let it be, because emotions go down. In the book, The Female Brain, I show you, I encourage you to read that book. These emotions are like a sine wave, they come and go like this. Right now that you're watching this video and she's mad at you, she's angry, her emotions are on top, like she's angry, she's upset, she's hurt, she doesn't trust you, she doesn't believe you'll change. That's why you should be very, very well calibrated before you say anything. You should be calculated before you talk. You shouldn't just say random things. But the frame of interaction that you're going to have between you and her, yes, I know I made mistakes, I know things are not good, but I'm here to talk about it and fix it. If that doesn't work, then you take a step back, depending on how she's thinking and how she said no. Then in a few days, a certain number of days, then you approach her from another angle. But just disappearing for 30 days, for 60 days, for 90 days, not doing anything, not saying anything, is not a good idea. Now, there are situations that you might have restraining order against you. In that situation, you should not contact her, and you don't want to get into more serious problems. There's also another situation that I don't recommend you to contact her, and that is when you are so emotional that you cannot even have a basic conversation with her. And if you talk to her, you start to cry. If you're in that situation, I want you to stop, take a step back, give yourself some time, a few days, do the exercises that I show you, so you calm down, then you communicate with her. Because if you're that bad and you cannot even have a basic conversation without crying, if you see her, things are gonna get worse. So, if you want to get her back, if you're completely lost, if you don't know what to do, if you have no idea how to text her, if she doesn't want to talk to you, before anything else, click on the link below, download my book, X-Pack Secrets, and follow State Control System that I show you. In there, I'll also show you how I can help you, so we can do this together to make sure you don't make any mistakes. Don't worry, I'm going to help you get her back. This is Ben. Now download my book and see you in the next video.